dutiful wife, really. He's kind of in the dutiful wife position. If you look at like, what was, remember Congressman Weiner? I can't remember his first name. Anthony Weiner, when he was confessing to, sexting and real close with Hillary. But, so here's Uma, his wife sitting right there. That's Will Smith right now. And Will Smith realized that, and he made a joke about that. And the reason he's making a joke about that is because that's like sort of the nervous laughter. That's the reflexive nervous laughter. Because you know what's happening right now. And you'll see this sort of like, you could probably hear the gears going in Will Smith's head. When she's saying all this, he's thinking, how's Twitter? How's the village? How's the public image going to be of me at the end of this? Because she's doing all the talking, and so now he has to make a joke about it. And later on, you'll see he's gonna resort to more nervous laughter. So bear that in mind as this is going on. He knows what other people are thinking as this goes along, because most people aren't going to break it down the same way that I'm going to break it down. I can show you like the red pill dynamics that are going
right now is weird.
Yeah, when I say it's been a huge healing of my life, and just what I had to confront and discover, about myself.
See, so here we go with the journey of self-discovery. It's not that I cheated on you. It's not that I risked detonating a family and your career and my career and everything else. That was the price I had to pay to do this. Is that really what it's about? Because I'm going to tell you this right now. Like doing homework for this, I'm looking at like, why do men cheat? Why do men cheat? And the first thing you're going to hear from most women is women will cheat because they're looking for an emotional connection. They're looking for a companion. They're looking for something that they're not getting in their relationship with their man. It's never about sex. It's never about, I love you, but I'm not in love with you. You know what I mean when I say that? It's never about that. It's always a journey. It's always forgivable because she's looking for love, which again is the highest aspiration, right? If it's in love, then everything's cool. Then I did it for the right reasons. Yes, I cheated on her. I'm so sorry, but I did it for the right reasons. I did it because I needed deep healing. So when we hear that, and when women hear that, like the average woman who's on Twitter, the average woman who's on, whatever, watching The View, or average village woman watches this, well, it's a shame that she had to do that. And I'm not saying that there aren't women who are going, oh, she's a hoe, right? There are, okay, especially in Black Twitter, and according to the women who watch like Donovan Sharp, or who would watch Tommy Sotomayor. She's a hoe. She's just trying to justify this. I'm glad you see that. But there's a greater percentage of women who go, okay, well, what does this do? That's into what we do. That's the mass appeal right there. The mass appeal is everybody does this. Everybody, this is just normal. It's just normal that we fight. It's just normal that we do. I did a show actually with Pat Campbell a long time ago, and I forget the name of the psychologist. I want to say it was the lady with the accent. I can't remember the tone. She is directing the narrative in this. And the narrative is, I cheated on you with a guy who was 23 years old and I was 43 right at the time. But we did it with the best of intentions. And now I'm a better person for it. And guess what? You're a better person for it too, Will Smith, because now I'm a better person. I'm your wife. Not at least I think I am. I hope I am. I never thought I would be after all of this. But you're really a better person as a result of this. You improved along with me. So not only did I heal, you're a better person because you're secure in this community. Because you're sitting there like a scolded little boy, with nervous laughs and agreeing and trying to find ways to sort of align yourself with the answers, what sounds like it should be right, the answers that sound right. Yeah, I remember that. But, and this is the big but, because we're about to, I stopped it here with intentionally, because what he's going to say next is sort of that alpha nature common backup to this. I'm trying to do it in the most beta.
I'll give you that petty. That's what you want.
Do you think he's serious? Do you think he's serious, or do you think he's joking right there? Do you think he's trying to cover himself? Does that sound like maybe the alpha nature sort of reasserting itself? People will watch that and they'll go, "Oh, that's just Will Smith being Will Smith." That's his wife of 23, 24 years sitting across from him. He's not joking.
But, I will definitely say it's just part of it.
Yeah.
We expect to be with somebody for a lifetime.
25 years and counting.
Ride together.
We die together.
Bad marriage for life.
So there you go. I'm not going to continue anymore because this is just, again, did you feel that? Did you feel that tension? Did you feel that was rehearsed? Did you feel like that boy, that's cringy. Like I love it when people tell me like something, oh God, that's so cringy, I can't watch it. Well, they can only watch so much of something because it gives them that kind of the willies, right? Like the creeps. That gives me the creeps, honestly. And probably there was a time maybe where it wouldn't happen. Like when I was more blue pill, like my 20s or something, and I had like sort of these Pollyanna ideas about like how a marriage should be, how girlfriends should be, how women should be, how men should be, those kind of things. I probably would have been like, oh, that's so cute. There's people right now who are thinking the exact same thing. Oh, they have such a great marriage. There are women right now who watch that and they'll go, boy, what a strong marriage. They can weather that storm. That's awesome. No, it's not. In fact, I don't know if they'll come out on top. Do you think that they'll actually go the distance? Like, is that a successful marriage? And I've always said this, is that I don't see a success of a marriage or even success of a life isn't measured in time. It's measured in quality, the durability, that kind of stuff. So, well, they're durable, right? She cheated on him. Is that even a marriage anymore? They even call it like a life partnership later on. They say, we're in a life partnership. We're not in a marriage. And I think one of the reasons why this exchange on Red Table, whatever, is so popular right now is because in the current social narrative, we want to redefine marriage. We want to redefine relationships between men and women. We want to say, well, this is what's acceptable and this is what's not acceptable. I've read article after article saying, the nuclear family was an anomaly of like the 1950s, post-war 1950s, and we shouldn't use that as our goal. And they'll say, well, what if she's a lawyer? What if her brand is her last name? And how often? Probably less often than women will keep their last name. They'll hyphenate their last name. And the reason for that, I don't want more crappy genes. When it comes to a man's legacy, his last name is everything. If we were to put a name on my genetics, it would be Tomasi. That's a Tomasi DNA strain, right? Or whatever your last name is. Right? It really matters. But whatever your last name is as a man, because we track genealogy through the male lineage, usually it's the natural lineage, I think, but we usually track through the male. Well, how do we identify? If we were to identify each and every one of us, we probably would do it by our last name. Or I'm of this genealogy. And so that's the name of your DNA right there. So it's the roll of muscle. So your kids have this, your kids have that. And really and this is just me talking here. Okay? I'm not saying that this is written in stone, but this is the conclusion that I've come to, is that when women don't want to take your last name, or God forbid you want to take her last name, they say, oh, we're going to be progressive, we're going to be new, we're going to try something new, I'm going to take her last name, or you're going to combine your last name, or whatever it is. The reason why women don't want your last name is because they don't want to be owned by you. They don't want to be associated with your legacy. They don't want to be associated with your, unless like they really want to be with you. Unless you've got a woman who's like a ride or die woman, that's not even going to be an argument. That's not even going to be an afterthought. It's not even going to be an